All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your patience, and we are back for match 3 of the night, celebrating match 3 with 3 casters as we go into Tide Pod Challengers versus Blabby's Dabs here. I'm AJ0 coming at you again, joined by 30 coming at you again, and TK Thrifty Senpai coming in as we head straight into Eichenwald here. Guys, I'm really excited for this match. To me, this was the marquee match of week 1.
Yep, right at the end of the night here we got a lot of people talking about Blabby's Dabs as the contender for the number 1 or number 2 spot. Got some, and they're all rookies too, coming in trying to show up the baddie Overwatch League, and things look promising. But they're going up against Tide Pod Challengers who have some pretty good players of their own. Hook resets notably, Genji main here.
Yeah, Tide Pod Challengers maybe one of the teams that I could see the most possible outcomes for, and it looks like the game did not start.
Not enough
Nope,
players.
we're still stuck with not enough players.
Wait, what? Not enough players. Nani?
Nani?
Hey,
Hey,
it's,
dude, go
it's,
back.
it's week 1.
I'll
One of those
cast
nights.
I'll cast the skirmish. Yep.
They can't see you, can they, Tree? Okay, so we've just been talking back to the silence, got it. Folks. We're just getting one setting changed real quick here. Double checking to make sure both these teams are ready before we restart. And now heading back into Eichenwalde with an E.
Traveling to Eichenwalde.
I love this map. Not gonna lie. Well, I was gonna say this at the start of every match, but it should fix when they all connect.
Yep, it's fixed.
So, alright, we are good to go here on the 2 objective map. I know what it's Eichenwalde. I don't remember what the game type is called.
Oh.
Because no one actually calls
hybrid.
any
Hybrid,
hybrid. Oh, God. That's easy. That's the easiest one.
Yeah, why do we let you in here?
No one actually calls Overwatch game modes what they're actually called.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they don't even call them that on Overwatch League. Is that like Riot? Do you know how Riot still tries to call them marksman? Like, I actually get a little triggered every time I hear that phrase. But fortunately, we are fans of Glorious Blizzard now, a true esports empire, bringing you the second highest production value thanks to all of the things they have stolen from the baddie Overwatch League. And speaking of the highest level, we have Tide Pod Challengers coming in here, setting up. This is a team I am really excited to watch. I am a fan of pretty much every player on this team.
Attackers incoming.
As we're going to see Hook resets not starting things off on the Genji. Maybe the story
Yeah.
of this starts.
I say it'll be really interesting to see how both these teams play out. Last match of the night, had an okay match earlier on, had some bit of a blowouts, but this one should not disappoint. Both these teams looking rather stacked.
Yeah, one of the questions for this team was going to be who's going to be the second tank, and it's going to be BOL of Sexy to start things off with Batmel taking the second DPS slot. Wouldn't be surprised to see those two flipping and flopping all season long, but time will tell. Meanwhile, it looks like a pretty standard-ish dive comp coming out of Blabby's Dabs here, as they are rushing right through. Free feed onto the point is going to collapse the lines from TPC.
Yep, Tide Pod Challengers are routing back to the point to try to rally it back. All Sexy though with that first pick of the fight onto the enemy Lucio.
Yeah, Swordmace maybe getting a little out of sync with his team there. Not too sure what he was going for. As Huckleton's going to get hooked. Going to end this fight off as BOL of Sexy looking for the chase down, so is Jim, but looks like it's going to be a successful retreat for the last few members of Tide Pod Challengers.
Yeah, solid hold there. A couple members of Blabby's Dabs getting a little too aggressive, getting picked off, and makes for a solid first point hold.
Yeah, and Free Fee, I've seen this guy do this before. He's going to just keep dicking around on the point, although Thor does get you back in the process.
Oh.
But a big command man coming out of Huckleton here as he's putting some good damage out onto the point, and it looks like Tide Pod Challengers maybe being collapsed. BOL Sexy has a nice Roadhog ult interrupted by a McCree stun. As Zenyatta
Yep.
ultimate coming out a little late on Teemic there. They have just came
Honestly.
up, but I don't think that's going to be enough to hold this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is 2 men versus the world.
Hooker's back though. Hooker says onto this Junkrat now.
Ooh,
Oh.
a super aggressive tire. Gonna eat the ultimate there. That looked like a little tilty.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was probably just calling like stall, and yep, some ults should not have been used there, but at least they'll get control of the high ground here for Tide and Tide Pod challenges.
Yep.
Or maybe not. They're sticking onto the road here.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
both the tanks down, but that shouldn't matter. They're playing so close to their spawn right now. This is a hard push for TPC to attempt. I don't think they're going to with this composition, which understandable.
So yeah, not too much to do at this point. The cart actually hasn't even come through the gates. Like, even though they're killing people right now, they just don't net gain that much.
Yeah, just a little ult charge, which better than nothing.
That is true. It's a
Now, there
constellation
are
prize.
a lot of ults available heading into this next fight, and quite a few more close, as we do see the Monkey going in Destructive D very, very deep here. Kree does go down pretty early, though. But Kree ult coming out.
Oh!
And he 1, 2, 3, 4 knocks the whole goddamn team down.
Oh no, they might have broken the Rhine shield there. I wasn't taking notice, but it was down, and the
this is gonna
squishies
be-
go down.
A chase on the Ball of Sexy. Somehow Ball of Sexy gets out there. I thought that was going to be a massive stagger, but this should be a point 2 contest on the Tide Pod challenges. Now Ball of Sexy popping the whole hog here on the point, looking for kills as Briefy tracing around, and he gets hooked. A nice play on a Ball of Sexy, and this is going to be a successful holdout of Tide Pod challenges.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fortunately for them, they all went down so early off that point. Able to get there for that last second hold. So you see quite a bit of a stagger here as Senpai on that McCree going down.
Yeah, he was looking for a flank there at the end of that fight, but he backs off, but not enough. Gets staggered out.
Now a nice high ground established coming out of TPC here as Thor is a bit out of sync with his team as Chip with the man pin onto the Diva. Takes the back, takes the light, and Hope Resets gets a double kill with the tire as well. Great staggering force out of Tide Pod challenges here, who are playing very split still. Kind of greedy here, Senpai is.
Yeah, he really wants to get some poke in, trying to get that last bit of alt charge.
Yeah, and the ult economy is looking really good for the defense here. Hooker Set's just using that tire, but they still have 3 in their pocket. Ball of Sexy's getting close to that whole hog as well, and another couple picks on the DPS.
They are splitting around behind. This card has moved the far away. Swordmace popping the ultimate on the Lucio. Self-destruct coming out. Going to find Teemic there. Not paying enough attention.
That's both the healers.
Jim with a one-man hammer down. Gonna take what they get here. Oh, he's gonna go down. This is an awkward fight. Hooky says trying to rain down from the bridge still.
It's a 3v3.
Yeah.
Both of these
Still
spawns
a 3v3.
coming in. Now Crystallize gets the Valkyrie. Gonna bring Batmel back up. Senpai looking for another gigantic pull. McCree ult only finds Batmel. And these teams are both just staggering their way back at the point. Now we're looking at a 4v4, I think, maybe a 5v4 in favor of TPC. As
Yeah.
Multitude's coming from the back end of this fight.
Yeah, and just another solo shatter again, really. Coming in from the enemy Reinhardt, destructive dude.
Yeah, one of those super long brawls that never really comes to an end.
Oh, Destructive dude almost getting knocked off the edge. But this brawl just going on, and the cart is going nowhere fast. This has been the line that's been drawn.
Yeah, the whole time I was so close to a win from Blabby's dad, but never able to quite convert. As Senpai gets hooked. Ball of Sexy playing fairly well so far on this first half. And that is a lot of time and ult economy wasted overall for Blabby's Dabs to not get a win.
Yeah, they're just really just getting spread out. They're coming at too many angles, not waiting for everyone to get together and attack this point. Oh yeah, close pulse on there. Missing though on Crystallize. Mercy.
Oh, but there we go. Senpai does find hook resets. This could be the start of something big for Blabby's Dabs. And what looks like their last fight at point 2. Lucio coming through from Sword Mace. Jim going for the hammer, but only gets one. But oh no! Sword Ghost gets pooped off. Battle finds 3 deep. Uncle Tooth goes down. This is looking very good for the Tide Pod challengers. As T-High though comes down the flank, finds 2 with the high noon. But it's still just Thor and the Kree looking for picks here, and I don't think they're gonna find him. Baby Diva versus 3 is not the fight you want to be in, and now it is the panic run back coming out of Blabby's dabs. Maybe jumping in on the Genji, but immediately goes down. Crystallize is over the point here with the Valkyrie. Gonna be really hard to push onto this. And Blabby's dabs falling one at a time here. I think this is gonna be a hold on point 2 for the Tide Pod challengers.
Yep. Looking like it, unless boosters are up. Throw it in. Oh. There it is. But he gets immediately demacked and then almost knocked off the bridge there. But a good try nonetheless. But Tide Pod challengers getting stopped at the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tide Pod challengers, the first team to play good defense all night.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they really rallied back after that first point.
Yeah, the first point was not looking good for them, but and it wasn't even looking that good at the beginning of the second one, honestly. I mean, the 4-man pre-ult, but it got around that corner and the cart just stopped for the next like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really got to call up Ball of Sexy, dude. This guy is
Yeah.
staying alive in all of these fights, and he's landing hooks consistently on key targets.
Ball of Sexy is such a good Roadhog. You know, he won Disappointment of the Season last split, pretty much by nature of everyone being drafted to their value and being on a god-awful team. And I am really happy to see him coming out the gate and saying, like, hey, I was not the problem on that team last split. I'm going to hook you. I'm going to hog you. Get fucked. And that's all he had to say that first half.
Yeah.
So as the attack is getting set up here, hook resets currently hovering the Genji. I expect we're going to see it. For those of you maybe new to the league, hook resets maybe 80-something% playtime on the Genji last season of the BOL. Very, very incredible Genji. Even with some big Genji rookies coming in this season, that's really hook resets title until it gets taken, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I would agree.
100% agree.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see what kind of support he can get on this attack Genji. Looks like they're running Mercy Lucio out the gate here on attack for Tide Pod challengers.
Yeah, a lot of the times you want to see the Nano Blade combo if you're running the Genji, but hook resets definitely does not need it to be effective.
Yeah, I mean, it's also possible neither of those players are big Ana players, Crystallize or Teammate.
True.
Yeah, T-Mic is a pretty solid Ana, so I assume this was a conscious decision. Obviously, Lucio's going to get a point 1, but Ball of Sexy gets right-click early.
Damn, that was through Take a Breather and a heal pad from Soldier. That the Discord's too strong and the Junkrat reigns supreme.
Yeah, Junkrat on this first point can just be such a pain.
Yeah. And
Not
he's
a lot
gonna
of
stay on
angles
the
to come
bridge.
through. Yeah.
Yeah, Blabby's dabs gonna have an easy hold here if hook resets is not everything we just said he could be.
There
As
it
the
is.
tire already coming out.
Nope. Taking up Ball of Sexy, that seemed pretty... I mean, he's maybe just looking for someone, but taking up Ball of Sexy is a pretty good idea here for Blabby Stabs.
Yeah. I mean, really just taking anyone out, but yeah, especially if you're going to take out the person who's been performing rather well this night so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blabby's dabs showing there are ways to effectively play defense without a Mercy in Overwatch.
Oh, shit. They don't have a Mercy?
Oh yeah,
No
they're
Mercy required.
No, I mean...
Ana's dead.
I mean, that's true. I mean, if you think about it, like, one lost fight and you lose the point. And so, you're really just banking it on, like, can you get the res off? And sometimes you can't. Sometimes the res is too dangerous, so you can't really do it. Other healers make sense here. Tide Pod challengers, though, they are coming through on this middle. Coach Resets is in the way back on this Genji. Sword May sniffs him out, though. A 1v1 in the backside. Shatter comes through on Jim.
That's a
It's
whiff.
the cart and doesn't find anyone. Hook resets totally broke the lines there, running through the point with 1 tick of health, finds a health back, and now his team has been able to collapse and join him. This is looking like a disaster for Blabby's dabs as they're mopping up the last man remaining, Thor going down. And this should be a point cap.
Is that an ulted Mercy?
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Fly away, Moth. The skies. But Blabby Stabs, the ult economy's looking real good here. 2 damage ults in the Tire, in the Deadeye, and Nana
There's
boost
a lot
from
of
Sword
ults
Mace on
going
top.
up, though, for Tide Pod Challengers. They have 2 right now, 2 also just right outside of that distance. A couple good hits, and you're up there for 4.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching for our first big Dragon Blade of the game here. Keeping an eye on hook resets. As the Tire coming out early. Hook resets does go down, so this and a second pick there for Blabby's Dabs. They should be able to play this one pretty aggressively, as they are pushing forward onto this cart.
Yep. Yeah, they have total control of it. Some real tough choke points for the attackers to have to go through here. The hook comes... Nope. Stopped by the wall.
By the way, it looks like there was a role swap coming out of Tide Pod Challengers. Batmel swapping over to the Diva, Ball Sexy over to the Soldier, if you have yet to catch it. Both of them about to have ults available here too, as we do see a Nano coming on a Destructive Dude here. He does loot Sword Mace in the process though, as a nice kind of Jim, but there's no follow-up, as this Nano Winston really didn't do anything, and now there's 3 members of Blabby's Dabs going down. Poker says looking to mop the Smite up as he finds a kill on a Senpai. And they are chasing down what remains. Briefly gonna go down to Batmel there. And this should be a big push coming out of Tide Pod Challengers, as they don't have too far to go.
Yeah, they really don't. In a little under 3 minutes here, so that's a real good shot here for Tide Pod.
Yeah, we're going to see the rest of Blabby's Dabs coming up right now. They're all ready to hold. This is the point that they themselves had to hold. Could not get past it.
Destructive Dude almost gets knocked off there, and he's gonna have to jump. He does not. He's hit with the gigantic. That one Transcend is coming down, but Senpai up on the bridge finds both of the opposing healers. This is looking good for both teams.
Gonna be real close. Ball's actually coming out with the Soldier. I'll see if he can get there, but he's gonna go down as well. Blabby's Dab's gonna successfully hold this point.
Yeah, Blabby's Dab's just coming out ahead in the middle of the chaos there. And they still do have ults available, sitting on the Tire and the Ana, but not close to anything else. Meanwhile, we've got both DPS ults coming close for Tide Pod Challengers. Wouldn't expect to see anything too flashy to start this fight, but if we get a few moments in, this could get explosive. But the hook resets gets picked by Freaky off to the side there. And now a Nano coming out on the Destructive Dude.
Bring in the Bug Zapper, see if it's a little more effective than last time.
Oh, first pick onto Senpai from Ball Sexy, but it's traded back. Tide Pod Challengers, they're not to the point, but they're trying to regroup here and try to take on the fight once again, but the hook comes through, and now the Tire from Free looking for one more to seal the deal, and he does, gets crystallized, and Tide Pod stopped in their tracks.
Yeah, Freaky was just raining down so much damage on Junkrat, off uncontested on the bridge. But there are a lot of ults, 5 ults available for Tide Pod Challengers. But there's going to be maybe 4 ults available for Blabby's Dabs if this fight takes more than 15 seconds to get started.
Wow, yeah, the only thing they're missing is the Valkyrie. This is, teammate goes down, up, but he gets res right back up.
You have the mercy for that. I'm ready for an explosive fight to happen here. We got a lot of ults ready and just enough time for one last fight.
Oh, that's big. Poker says taking out Senpai here. The Earth Shatter comes through. 4-man Earth Shatter from Jim.
Oh, and Poker says now tearing people apart. Jim goes down for what he did. But that might not matter. Poker says has found multiple kills here. And he still doesn't even pop the Dragon Blade.
Oh my god. There it is. The Dragon Blade out of the back pocket. But who's alive?
Oh man, I don't know if anyone can get here in time. It is just Senpai. No, there's actually 3 here, but are they gonna be able to get Huckledude does have a Transcendence though. He's gotta be careful not to get booped off. No, this is just 2.5 meters to go. Oh, the picks are coming for the Tide Pod Challenge. It's just Huckledude.
Oh, struck dude off into the pit.
That's gonna be a win. Tide Pod Challengers just barely push in our first defensive slugfest of the night. And when they've got some nice synced up skins there, 5 of the 6. And play of the game, obviously gonna go over to Senpai here with the gigantic high noon. Watch this. Watch this. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Damn, just Jim's just swinging. I don't know if he actually had shield there. It looked like it was pretty broken.
Pretty broken, yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out the clear line of sight will drop a lot of people.
Yeah, so we move into map 2 of the match. Gonna be Hanamura, like the other two. Should see some pretty cool creative things here, hopefully, and maybe some strong defense. Maybe we're not gonna see the first point taken within like 15 seconds.
Yeah, I'm excited. If we finally have some teams that know how to play defense,
Yeah,
which is looking to be the case. These two may be the best two defensive teams in the league, at least for week 1.
yeah.
Yeah. We have not seen much defense. We've seen a little bit here and there, but overall it's been a very offensive day.
What I'm curious about is if Jim has picked up the Orisa since last season, as you know, in that main tank role. Orisa on defense here, really strong, especially paired with an incredible hog player in BOL Sexy.
Yeah, it's not something that was on his sign-up sheet, which obviously is not final for any of these players. It's not something I've seen him play a lot, but I know he has put some practice into it, but I would be kind of surprised to see it over the Reinhardt from him, which is currently what he's hovering.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally fine as well. Just a little bit less damage here on this hold, but they're gonna make up with it. Hook resets on the Junkrat. Oh wait, are they on offense or defense? I always forget.
I believe blue is defense. Yeah, blue will be defense here, so hook reset's coming out on the Junkrat. Pretty similar to what we've seen out of this team. Crystallize on the Mercy. I expect to see that pretty much until the Mercy nerfs come through, at the least.
Mm-hmm. Yep, especially on 2CP where, you know, dying means everything on defense. I mean, not dying, I should say. So the res are incredibly crucial here. As long as they can get it off, though. I mean, teams are becoming a little bit more aware of you know, like, is the res safe or not? I should say the enemy team is becoming more aware, because we've seen tonight some very risky clicks on the Mercy res. It's just a matter of just taking it down.
So yeah, we've definitely seen a couple Mercies get caught out while in the middle of that res. People making sure to punish them for their greed.
Yeah, it looks like going to be a Mercy coming out, Huckleton here with sort of Mercy Lucio combo coming, and this is probably the only way we're going to see Mercy out of this team. Obviously, Mercy a white character, so not something Sword and Mace can play.
Yeah, so they're running the pharmacy dive here for Blabby stabs, but Batmill and Jim are going to get the best of them and stop the first attack.
Yeah,
Basically going to do what she can to try to cause a little bit of chaos. Farrah poking in the back, but
they're just
losing
this one
those
out for
two
a little
right at the
longer.
beginning.
Gonna be a tough hook resets to push into here.
Yeah, Free he's going onto this right side again, constantly blinking around, distracting this back line. He gets Discord, he's gonna hang around for a bit.
Barrel
and here comes the
out
death.
in the air. This is gonna be a 5v6 to start for Blabby's dabs. As the pulse bomb comes out completely, finds Crystallize. That's a big kill. He's gonna die for it, but that's both healers down for Tide Pod challenges, as everyone's making their way out of this points.
So that is a lot of bodies for Blabby's dab.
Oh, and a nice tire though. Auto hook resets, finds Huckleton's Mercy, and hook onto Thor. BOL Sexy now with the whole hog, as spawns are starting to make their way back to this point, but it's looking like Blabby's dabs are winning the Zerg rush.
Yeah, damn, whole hog was used there, thinking him and the Junkrat could hold that point, which I honestly could have happened, but he gets taken out during the middle of it, and first point going over to Blabby's.
Deep ahead the defensive zone, which was really helpful there. It just ate majority of it.
Yeah, now some decent ult economy going into this next fight here for Blabby's dabs. They're gonna have the D.Va ult in a few percents. I mean, they're gonna be close to 5 ults in less than 20%.
That's a real good position to be going to, making that first push here.
Yes, but also a lot of ults available for Tide Pod challenges. A nice knockoff there from Senpai to start things. It looks like Destructive D wants to go aggressive on this one. Beat's not going to be dropped by Sword and Mace. Maybe ult's going to be saved here. Although Huckleton pops the Mercy ultimate. We got both Valkyries up in the air, actually.
Yeah, Jim with the charge in onto Winston. He goes down. Rez comes through back onto the Winston, but the Moth is now channeled for Tide Pod Challenger, so should be a one fight here as Blabby's are just sort of dying off slowly.
Yeah, rough fight for Blabby's Dabs. They lost multiple members early, but they were already so committed to the idea of fighting that they wanted to go for the Mercy ult into double res.
They're doing it!
Oh man.
Yes!
Thor, you got a long way to get back to base. As they force a very slow stagger there out of Thor.
Yeah.
Mission impossible. Not this time. So how do you guys feel coming into the second point? You think we're gonna have a five minutes to hold?
I don't know. The way Eichenwald wins, it wouldn't surprise me. I find this to be one of the more holdable second points in the game. As Hook Resets looks like he wants to agree with a nice tire, just delaying out the front gate here as he's going on in up the backside, being a sneaky little tire, and he finds Huckle through its first.
Yeah, that was a real stealthy tire there.
Yeah,
yeah, but it's good. That's all you need. Get in that Mercy pick, and it stalls out the offense for basically another 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Find Senpai as well there, so add an extra 15 seconds to that timer maybe. And still a lot of ults available for TBC up here on the high grounds.
Yeah, they're getting close to having 5 again.
Close to having, yeah. 12% of Crystallized, that should easily be up for this next fight. As, free feed coming in though, they find both the DPS players. Crystallized gets res on the Hook Resets, but now there's a big Rocket Barrage coming out of Senpai. This is a lot of Tide Pod challenges eating their own Tide Pods here. Transcendence coming out maybe a little late from Teammate because he's just trying to panic hold this point. But there are a lot of Blabby's Dabs securing this point. Batmail now running out, trying to find something versus an entire team. And they just can't kill the soldier. It's taking forever. Valkyrie comes in, gets the res onto Teamic, but he did not have the second res charge available. There's a whole lot coming out. Somehow not a tick gained yet for the offense.
I can't believe this hasn't been taken yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually going good. Jim with the base swap. Now watch out, there is a Diva ult coming up from Thor. Gonna find a tire.
That's big.
That's
Yeah, it helped because I think this is gonna be a hold here. Now Huckletube's coming in with the Valkyrie though. He does get this stuff that leaves Winston up. Maybe has a second. As Crystallized and Batmel both going down about the same time. Just Jim's May only has an ice block left. This
nice.
Team also there on the Lucio. They did stall enough time for BOL as sexy.
Does it matter? Can they actually kill members of Blabby Dabs? Because that's all it takes. You just kill one or two people.
Oh, that'll do
Ricky
it.
with
That'll
the
do
huge
it.
pulse bomb finally. And Destructive D zoning to one side. Teamic does get onto the point, but he's just a Lucio. And nice boops onto the bay there. Stop the last round of that contest. And we are going to see a full push out of Blabby's Dabs. 2.5 minutes to play.
I thought for a second when they didn't capture it there in the first like 10-15 seconds and all the people for the Tide Pod challenges were able to get back on the point and just start a second brawl there, I thought for sure that they were going to be able to stabilize at that point. But they hung in there.
Some hard work and determination will get that second point on Assault. A pride and accomplishment as well.
How much do I have to pay for this pride and accomplishment?
$40.
$40. Holy shit!
Just pick up Overwatch at your local game store or online. Blizzard Games.
Support your small indie developers. Buy Overwatch.
Yeah.
Do you get paid for advertising yet?
I do.
Yeah. Wait. Did you haven't been receiving checks from Bad Dragon or Subway?
What? No.
Wait.
What about
what's
water?
your
I
check
did
for
get my
Subway?
check for water though. I did get my water check.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, Tim's not a sponsor, dude. He doesn't get the full sponsorship money. That's
I only
you
get
being
the
said, 30.
Why do I only get the water money? This is bullshit.
You gotta earn the Bad Dragon money.
Yeah.
Ladies
Water-
and gentlemen, I want to tell you about our great sponsors for the Baddie Overwatch League. We are sponsored by Bad Dragon, the greatest dragon-themed sex toy shop on the internet. Also sponsored by Water. It's free unless you pay for it.
And Subway. Eat fresh.
But don't say
Please
that
don't
in
sue us.
TeamSpeak. Tree can ban you for that.
Anyone wants that?
All right, Blabby Stabs on the defense. Tide Pod Challenger seeing what they can do on the offense here.
A destructive dude running, I believe the first time we've seen him on the Reinhardt tonight. The only real major switch up coming.
No, we saw him on Ryan earlier. We saw
Did
Ryan
we?
on
Okay.
Eichenwald.
Similar stuff still coming out of Tide Pod Challengers then. This is another very good point for Genji. Something Hokusatsu was a monster on in Season 3 of the BOL.
Yeah, Monster on that last season had a good game to start it off this season as well.
As Hokusatsu making his way into the far right like every Genji is known to do on Hanamura. It looks like he is about to get onto the point to be ready for a line collapse here out of Blabby's dabs.
Oh, destructive dude with the charge from way back, taking
Yeah,
out Jim, and now it's just cleanup.
Dropping.
And the collapse, very, very unsuccessful there. So Hokusatsu's gonna jump off a cliff. Nice tactical suicide, not wasting his time trying to get out there like so many players have been doing in the league tonight. Long live Mercy.
Long live Mercy. And oh boy, this ult economy coming up for Blabby Stabs here. Tire is online, Earthshatter coming up, Sound Barrier close behind. And then next fight they'll have
following right too.
yeah, with the soldier. I mean, hell, they're gonna get them all right
They're gonna
now
have
before.
6 ults for this fight.
Yeah.
Easy. Let's watch what they do to force the tempo here.
Hooker says he's trying to do the 1v1 on Junkrat on the high ground, but he keeps getting pocketed by Huffleton, so heads up, Mercy play there.
By the way, we are only about 10% away from 6 ults for both teams here.
Oh.
This is going to be massive.
Oh, and here we
The
go.
tire
That's
coming out
the
of
trigger.
Fleet. Finds Jim early. Is the Nano Blade coming, or sorry, the Dragon Blade coming out of hook resets. Crystallized has to try to find the Dollar Res, and he's going to get it, but these are already a lot of ults that have been popped as this fight has made its way on the point. Now, Ball of Sexy and Senpai popping their tack visors.
Yeah, Ball of Sexy, he's getting a lot with his both his supports there with that nanovisor, but the self-destruct taking out the tank line from Tide Pod Challengers, so the point still might be held and no ticks for Tide Pod.
Yeah, Crystallized, Ball of Sexy, Teamic all going down late here. Gonna be a hold from Blabby's dabs.
And that's it. That's all 12 ults.
Yep.
Let's queue him up again.
All right, let's start the game over, guys.
I think
set.
Week 2 script, we probably shouldn't do so many 12 ult fights. They're never as exciting as you think they'll be, because you can't keep track of them all.
That's true.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you expect it to be hype as hell, and then you just kind of see a bunch of flashes of light, people dying everywhere, and you know, it just happens.
Yeah, you're not sure if it's like you're doing all the work, but it's like all the ultimates are doing the work.
Well, Freethy is doing the work. So he finds the one pick, but he doesn't get a chance to pop the tire he had charged to start this fight. A 5v5 in the gate right now.
Yep, advantage offensive though, but there's the res for free, so and Senpai getting the mirror kill on the Ball of Sexy Soldier, so another defensive hold from Blabby Stabs.
Yes, they're finding nice picks to close this one out. Crystallized Cookie sets both down.
Yeah, Bobby
Yes, they
Stabs playing
are.
some really, really good defense here.
Yeah, now we're only one fight remaining. And we got Hook Resets 92 on the Dragon Blade, but a lot more ults available for Blabby's dabs.
30 seconds remaining.
This is gonna be rough. Hook Resets is gonna have to be a hero here, as he is making his way into the right yet again.
He's got the
Has the
Dragon
blade
Blade, he's looking
available.
for it.
He's gonna be content to just get on the point to start things here, reflecting some damage back at that soldier. As Lucio dropping the beat. Freethy sending this tire in, looking for something. Not gonna find anything though. His hook resets now going in. He gets Senpai, but immediately resurrected. Thor finds a pick on the point though.
Yeah, is Jim able to get res?
Guys.
Valk is still going for Crystallized and actually Hoko Tune. The Mercy's gonna go down for Blabby Stabs. Ball Sexy with the end of the visor, but Freethy with the Junkrat flank. He's on the point, but he goes down. Not yet. But
He's hanging
should
in
be-
there. Oh,
yeah,
there he goes.
it should be a Tide Pod able to take first point Hanamura in overtime.
And Hanamura continues.
Yep, not a moment to spare. Now 4 minutes. See if Blabby Stabs can hold the second point.
We do see a few swaps coming out of Blabby's dab. Senpai over to the McCree, Destructive Dude onto the Winston. They are going to be very behind an ult economy here, where both the tanks for Tide Pod Challengers do have theirs available as they're going for this high ground push. Could be an opportunity for a big backbreaker here as Jim goes down early.
Yeah, oh, they're gonna try the sneaky res around the corner, and they're gonna get it off. Oh, the tire comes through. It's coming around, and it's gonna be free with the 3K. A total mayhem kill on top of it. Why not? And
Yeah.
first attack is stopped.
My ultimate is charging.
My ultimate is charging.
But good news for Typod Challengers. They got some big team fight winning ultimates online, Earthshatter and the Graviton. Hopefully, they probably don't need to pair both of them together because you might need a second CC ult for the stall that will inevitably come. We'll see how they channel these ones together. 2 mixed sound barriers going to be online here, along with the blade. So this blade into barrier into blade, very viable attack here.
As this fight now starting to split up, we've got a few members of Tide Pod Challengers established on the bridge, but they do lose Crystallize. The one man that cannot be rezzed. As I think there's going to be a retreat here from Tide Pod Challengers. It won't be much of a chase here out of the Blabby Stabs. But there are 6 ults available for Tide Pod Challengers heading into this next fight. As Jim finds a pick out of the Winston. This could turn into the setup here. They also get a D-back, and now Attack Visor coming out. Jim goes down, but he did a lot first.
Oh, it's Deadeye! Actually not gonna get anything. Yeah,
the double res on the tanks out of Crystallize. Now Hookery says looking for the Dragon Blade. This is looking very good for the Tide Pod Challengers. Is the, the hammer down gets the Levade member, but does not get Uncle 2 first. He comes in, gets the double res on the points.
Yeah, she's gonna fly around and basically pocket Destructu's Winston here. Jim able to take out Sword and Mace, but are the kills coming in fast enough? Blabby Dabs, they're now coming out of their spawn doors.
Self-destruct coming out of floor there, doesn't find anyone, but it does stall a little bit of time. We're 1 tick from the TPC right now. But they are in a pretty big command disadvantage. There's Jim and T-Mic there, as Ball Sexy trying to rain down from the high ground, but I think he's going to get chased out by Senpai, who was switched over to a Genji.
Interesting, okay. Defensive Genji. I mean, he was doing some work on that
yeah,
McCree.
I don't know how I feel about it. He was on the Junkrat for the last while. Sorry, I'm mixing my teams up. He was not on the Junkrat. Freefee is on the Junkrat. I like Freefee's Junkrat a lot.
Yeah, Freefee is definitely showing the prowess on
and I don't
Junkrat.
understand why Tide Pod Challengers, this upper left push into a Junkrat is so difficult to execute. And it's the only play they've tried until just now, finally going to the front gate. But they need somebody to go challenge this high ground, and it's going to be Hook percents, it looks like. As we see what should be the last fight of Tide Pod Challengers offense. They're going to lose Ball Sexy very early here.
Yeah, the tire's looking. There it is. He finds Crystallize. 24 seconds left for the Tide Pod Challengers. This might have been the very last fight of the game here. But Jim with a 4-man Earthshatter. Hookery says with the blade on top. Now the Graviton's coming through. Everything's being used by Tide Pod.
Yeah, Freefee gets a Dragon Blade just at the tail end of this fight. And it's Ball Sexy has to come in and 1v everything. And I don't think he can do that.
Nope. Yeah, Blabby Dabs taking a map win of their own on Hanamura. So 1-1 so far in the match.
Our first match tonight to have both teams win a game.
Very true. So we have a contest here, and Freefee, yeah, no surprise here. How many kills?
Matt,
This is a 3K into total mayhem.
look at this tire coming right around the backside. Hi, hello, I'm Freefee, goodbye.
Yeah, it takes out Hooker says with the passive.
Gets a nice consolation res to finish things off there. But now we head on to a real map.
Watchpoint Jabroni.
You may not like it, but this is what real competitive Overwatch maps look like.
I actually do like it. It was, I think, my least favorite on release, but it has grown on me.
You've come around. I see you're a man of taste as well.
Yeah, a lot of maps have like come around. I don't know if there's really any map besides like Hanamura, or I guess just generally TCP. Actually, I take that back. Which TCP do I?
Horizon Lunar Colony is the worst map in the game, though. We can agree on that, right?
Correct. Yeah, we're set, man. Volskaya. Anubis. Oh, I used to hate Anubis, but now I love Anubis.
Anubis
It's-
is probably my favorite 2CP.
Yeah, it's so diverse. You can do a lot of cool things on first point for both sides, and even second point. I mean, you have like Sombra is like a key strategy there as well for defense if you get that set up. It's just really fun to watch. Anyone who doesn't watch Overwatch League, Seoul Dynasty, Dallas Field Week 1, watch it. It's a good one.
Yes, it has been.
So going into the last map of the night, gonna be pure escort. Let me hear your guys' opinion. Who's taking this?
Oh, it is tough to say. I feel like Quick Resets hasn't quite been as explosive as we've been hoping to see so far. But I feel like this is a great map for him to have a chance to take over.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't been that explosive, but Ball of Sexy has been doing quite well for himself, both of these maps. But on Blabby Stab's Free and Senpai, you know, rookie debut, and they're looking real solid.
Yeah, I mean, as expected. I mean, this team had a lot of high expectations going in. I think they've proven most of it right. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty good fight from them, but most importantly, I think a really good fight from Tide Pod so far. Seeing if they can maybe bring it back here and get some rallying wins on Gibraltar.
Yeah, I mean, everyone, when we saw like once the draft was done, these were both two teams that were considered to be in like the upper tier based off of the draft, like first impressions. So,
Yeah, I think gathering impressions from everyone, these were probably the two favorites.
yeah, and good to see that it's not disappointing when one team's not proven to be definitively better than the other one so far. Yeah, I did not catch the game 2 watch point, but had a pretty good game 1. We had some pretty interesting situations pop up. I'm really hoping to see a similar quality of play.
I enjoy the tactics when there's a card involved so much more than a capture point.
A tier for control. My favorite mode.
I do like control a lot.
King of the Hill's good too. I'll
Yeah.
give you that, but
Oh, okay. So basically a 2CP. Oh, or hybrid and 2CP.
If I had a-
taking those points is shitty.
if I had to rank
Yep.
them, it's
Incoming in 30
straight payload, King of the Hill, hybrid, 2CP.
Yep.
uh,
It probably is the same for most people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I am in the same boat there.
but as long as we keep seeing, you know, some nice like 7 to 8 games in the Overwatch League, I can come around on 2CP.
Yeah, I mean, see, the
Yeah.
pros so far in Overwatch League, I mean, just noting week 1, really good games on 2CP, which is...
I'll say I might
Kinda
actually
funny.
put 2CP over hybrid, honestly.
No, I talk about you playing it or watching pros play it.
Watching pros play it.
Oh, yeah. I thought we were talking about what
No,
we
no.
like to play.
For me playing it, it also might be, honestly. Hybrid has been... I think I like the 2CD maps more. Like the Fuse, like I really like Anubis.
Alright. But we do see a pretty aggressive push coming out here to start from Tide Pod Challengers. They lose Jim early, but they do manage to get 2 picks onto Sword and Thor.
Yeah, just a DMAC for Tide Pod here. They're still pushing, though. The supports are on the payload. And Hooker says he's still going in deep. He's taking out so many people on this first push.
Really good first fight from the Tide Pod Challengers.
Supportal
Dude.
combat. Crystallize taking out Huckleton.
And Hooker says heard you. You talked smack, and he's like, I gotta put him down now.
Yeah, and now Thor Sword Mace kind of showing maybe a little lack of game sense there. They're contesting a point where their team was pretty far away. This should turn into an easy fight win for the Tide Pod Challenge, and that's going to be point 1.
That is
Yeah,
fast. That was a fast push. That card did not stop for more than 10 seconds.
Yeah, it seemed kind of like a lazy defense from
Yeah.
Blabby Stabs.
I'll say, I agree. It was definitely seems like more of a lazy defense than like, oh my god, Tide Pod Challengers are blowing my mind right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I mean, these maps, a lot of routes, and easily to get separated as a team when trying to defend here. But we now see Senpai switching over to the McCree, running the double hit scan for Blabby Stabs as they try to hold ship here. They DMAC Badmel on this demon, but Hooker says he has the blade. He's going in onto the backline. But what can he get here?
Ooh, nothing. He gets picked out by Freaky, and that's now a bunch of kills going over to Blabby Stabs. They have stopped this cart for the first time this map. And they are taking a very slow pick out of Crystallize. Well executed there. Going to be a good 20-30 seconds before we see these teams back in position to fight again.
Oh, this is tough. Hanger phase on Gibraltar on attack when the payload is here. It is tough to try to get this high ground. Senpai and Free, they're going to hold this all day with double hit scan.
I feel like this is, out of all of the payload points, this one here is like the most common second point stop, I feel like.
Yeah, super tough, especially if they go up on top of the ship. That's a whole new level of high ground contest.
It seems like the cart here always either just like goes through with no problem, or it is a slog to get every single inch.
Yep.
And now there are a lot of ults available, so it could be a pretty big fight as Senpai gets Helix rocketed by BOL as Sexy.
That's big. He had Deadeye. He was looking for that flank eye and not going to get it today. And a lot of ultimates. Here we go. Sound Barrier just started off for Typod. And
Butcher looking for a double res. He finds one, but I don't think he's going to find the other. Senpai should be fairly close as he's coming in the back here. His Hooker set's playing in the middle of enemy lines right now. Destructive dude going in aggressive, but this cart still moving. Deadeye gets eaten. Only gets a mech, sorry. As a nice trank counter on the Graviton Surge. Is now Sexy and Batmel going forward. This cart, they're going to get a lot of kills. It's just Thor trying to hold. And Jim going to pin him from downtown. And that should be a .2 here for the Tide Pod Challengers.
yeah, Thor with, you know, it's like, I got it the grab. It's Matt. No one's there. I mean, they threw a trans as well, so.
Yeah.
You really hate to see that happen, isn't there? Yeah.
So we do have Free Feast setting up on this high grounds. Be able to get a lot of good damage out here.
Yeah, Batman on the Diva going up to try to contest this high ground. A pocketed soldier for Free Fee up on this high ground. It's going to be tough to try to dislodge from there. Discord still all day from T-Mick.
Oh, but not any longer. All day comes to an end. T-Mick sniped out. Going to be res by Crystallized there. Is this very slow brawl being done, but Senpai finds the pick onto Crystallize. And now this both healers down for TPC. Gonna be a huge pillow fucking coming out of Blabby's dabs here as they find Batmel, and they are pushing these guys straight back to spawn.
Oh yeah. Those red arrows, those critical hits from these hit scan players. Really tough to fight against when they're on point like this. And they both have their ultimates, Deadeye and Visor.
Yeah, I mean their whole team almost has their ultimates, both Thor and
Again, we're doing it again!
Close.
Oh no, the cart
12 volt
moving
fight
forward.
coming up once again.
Whoa, look at this! This is cool.
Oh, this is a very high ground. Ascension coming out. Freebie popping the tactical visor here as the high ground is established. What is going on?
They just switched position! Oh my god, here's the moth is activated for Blabby's dabs. Crystallized still has that Velk in his pocket, but he goes down! I was up there and taking him out!
The portal combat yet again. And I was just, I believe Batmel and Hook Reset's playing behind this cart. And they have a long way to go to get back to the team. Batmel maybe safe here. No, she loses the mech late and she's going to be staggered last of all.
Man, interesting. I liked the route there as they tried to speed through and... Well, actually, they had no speed. They were just trying to get up there on the high ground. They switched positions completely, but Blabby Stab's getting the best of them with all the ultimates.
I like that a lot, though. I have not seen that happen in a long time.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's really important to stick on the payload because it actually heals you a little bit, provides a little bit of cover. Attackers will definitely need that going in here, but they have the ult economy for Typod.
Oh. Jim tries for the hammer as he dies there. It's going to be tanks traded, but the cart is at least being moved forward. Crystallized gets the res onto Jim, and now Ball Sexy gets the attack visor kill onto Freaky. A zoning self-destruct, not going to find anybody. Now the cart finally moving forward again. Thor goes down. This might be what Tide Pod challenges needed.
Yeah, oh, there it is. Taking out Sword Mace. This is really good. They still have this Valkyrie. And now they have Transcendence, so both support ults up for Tide Pod. Trans is popped right now to soak the damage from the Primal Rage. But Senpai, through the Transcendence, takes out Hook Resets and the D-Mech.
Hook Resets is playing this pretty deep, but I don't know if they're going to be able to finish this push off as Freaky with Attack Visor finds a few kills. And a reset from Blabby's dabs. We're looking maybe 2 fights remaining in this map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe probably 1, depending on how long this goes.
Oh, I was gonna say this last one could definitely be it.
60 seconds.
Blabby's now finally taking a little bit, but they finally get their footing about halfway through this last point. They're making quite a good hold of it.
Tide Pod, I think the objective is clear. Earth Shatter into Blade. There is no shield aside from the Winston bubble, so once that's down, he's free to Earth Shatter. Oh wait, did he use it?
Yeah, he gets picked super early though. This is about being defect.
Oh, he died during it.
Yeah, he died during it. Overwatch.
Oh!
They changed that recently. Ah!
Eva all can clean it up, and
Alright, they got another one. They got another fight here.
it's not an ideal one though. They're gonna have to rush right onto that cart right away.
Rough setup, but they do have the Lucio ult available, so, and they also have the Valkyrie, so they should be able to make their way in here. They have to watch out for both of the opposing DPS ults though, as they're now making their way onto the cart. These supports have to make sure they do not die with their ultimate available. As here we go. Hook resets coming in with the blade. And ult coming out of Sword Mace as well as they find 2 picks fast. Make that 3.
Yep, Senpai taking out Hook resets at the end of his deflect. Self-destruct comes through with the trans. From teammate Tide Pod Challengers, they're still trying to fight here. The support's up. 1 goes down, only 1 tank left, and BOL Sexy. He has the visor. He's gonna get stunned, and he goes down.
Just the tanks left on the card at this point. Jim goes down, Batmel goes down, and a deep push, but not going all the way here for the Tide Pod Challengers.
Kind of like we suspected, that the defense would once again be strong from both of these teams, probably. I mean, it's Blabby Stabs holding it strong there. Let's see what Tide Pod can do on defense.
So if you had to put your money down as an analyst, has this been good defense all night, or has this just been mediocre offense?
A little bit of both in the Baddie Overwatch League.
Yeah, the answer's always both in the Baddie Overwatch League.
But I mean, just by comparison, the defense has been stronger than the first 2 matches.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty hard to not be stronger than the defense in those first 2 matches. It was mostly non-existent.
I think the game's better that way. Defense sucks. Every game, every sport, I want to see all offense. Give me 100 points a game.
Some say they're still playing 2-point to this day.
That's my dream, dude. In like the Overwatch League anime, you get to like the Overwatch League finals. You got Dallas Fuel, Seoul Dynasty playing to .100.
That sounds like a special level
That sounds
of
like
suffering.
a nightmare. Like
Yeah,
imagine,
no,
like,
that is a special level of suffering.
could you imagine, like, you're rolling on some illicit drugs or something. You're having a bad time. You fall asleep. You're having nightmares. It's .100 on Horizon Lunar Colony. I'm getting triggered just thinking about this stuff. I take it back. Don't not
Ah! Oh, here it is,
What
dude.
doesn't make me is the Bastion.
Yeah.
Senpai hovering this Bastion to starts. That's the oh no!
Baited.
That
Baited.
comp was so bad for Bastion. I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm still disappointed.
Yeah.
So we got double shield comp and a Junkrat coming out of Tide Pod Challengers up here on the high grounds. As Thor looking for a bit of a flank up here on the high grounds. Now that both the tanks are up on this high ground, looking to contest a bit here. Gonna have to drop down. This is late. There was no drop down there.
Oh, now they're going. They're going back to their side. Yeah, I thought they were just gonna jump directly on the payload, but they're gonna play it safe and go onto their side.
Yeah, I don't like that as Jim has a defensive charge out. Thor going for a very aggressive chase. A lot of pressure being created by Thor destructing with you. Even though they lost 3 feet. They're gonna lose Thor's mech as well. Maybe gonna finally stop the card.
Oh, key pick from Poke Resets. He was in server room waiting for that flank from Free and he takes him out, which is a huge factor in the Blabby Dabs offense. Ooh, so, Hooker Sis is laying it down with the spam and the mines. This is going to be particularly tough for Blabby Stab with no shields to come through Car Wash, but they're basically on top of the hill. Valkyrie is channeled, Winston's coming back online, and BOL is Sexy with the visor in the back, but he's going to get knocked around. Senpai with the Deadeye on the enemy Crystallize, and take it back, I take it all back! Looking good. Blabby dabs, pull it out again.
Yeah, doing a good job of slugging this one out. Got to turn it to a point one. Is now 3 feet going forward, looking for a pick on anyone coming towards this point.
Yeah, once again, we're seeing a decisive first point here.
Oh yeah, Jim's got a boogie. He's got to get out of there. Hoover says though he's gonna stall it out, forces the 5v5, but Blabby dabs answer back.
now.
Yeah, with the mercy kill, that's huge.
We're looking around. We're getting quite a few ults coming up for Blabby's dabs. Not too many for the Tide Pod challengers. But T-Mic finding this mark, picking up that kill. We're gonna see the sound barrier come out though as we get to the last one.
Ooh, Jim with a huge hammer.
Down.
Well, being dropped by Thor as he dies, but he doesn't find anything there, and that is a great retake of this card coming out of Tide Pod Challengers.
Massive hammer down from Jim there to secure a very easy team fight win.
My ultimate is charging.
That's big.
Jimbo the man is back.
Yeah, just as we were talking on the last attack here, it's tough for the offense to try to regain control of this payload. Here comes the tire from Poke Resets. He's being a little bit sneaky, but there it is. Takes out the monkey.
And the
And the. Wait, why did it say? Interesting. Shouldn't it say like Poke Resets next to the Thor? I don't know. And
yeah, that was weird.
that is weird, but
That was really weird.
yeah. Oh, so Badman, I did not see this, but he actually flexed over to McCree a little while ago because he already has the Deadeye.
Oh, yeah, whoa.
Yeah,
fuck did
pretty
that
good ult
happen?
here, especially if he gets, if she has the Deadeye. I did not know that either.
Yeah, flexing Ball Sexy back to the Roadhog as well, and both of them with their ults available, along with a few percent away from both support ults there for that team. As Ball Sexy once again, nice look on a forward, though he's going to turn his way out of there, but they are going to have to resort to this, and actually now this turned into a man advantage for Blabby's dabs.
Yeah, another risky res, and Crystallize is going to get punished for that. Free feet easily able to take him out.
Yeah, Senpai with the nice zoning Deadeye, he gets Ball Sexy, and this should be point 2 here for Blabby's dabs, who now only have a little over halfway up this hill to
It's
go.
about the exact same time though. Like they've been going about the exact same pace that Tide Pod challenges were going. So
Those are big picks though. That's 3 big picks. It's gonna get them very close. They're gonna be maybe halfway up this hill, and kind of an awkward contest that has to be established by TPC here. As Freaky going deep, but he gets hooked. Ball Sexy comes up huge when his team needs it.
Yeah. I thought that was disastrous. Those 3 going down right then, not able to get this high ground on the left side, and they're almost around the corner here. Still trying to fight that uphill battle though for Blabby Stabs, and the pick onto Free Free, like you noted, really big to help the defense from Tide Pod challenges.
There's a hook on a Thor. Watch out, Crystallize does have a Valkyrie available. These tanks have to get off the cart though. They're getting gigs close to Cloud9. Tanks, what are you doing? Get on the goddamn cart! Crystallize going to pop the Valkyrie, gets a nice double res off. This should be a man advantage, but Senpai finds Crystallize out of the sky. This is not looking good for Blabby Stabs. This is just a tank remaining, and he is being swiped off by the Winston. And that is gonna be a win. Tide Pod Challengers coming, or sorry, Blabby's Dabs saying we were the favorites for a reason, taking the match 2-1. And play of the game, consolation prize going over to T-Mic here. I have to imagine this is him and just fucking Graviton Surge. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's literally what you pick Zenyatta for.
And I think he hit an orb in there. But like you said, Transcendence, it's just good, smart ult usage. Wait for that grab, press Q.
Press Q, heal 2,000 damage, get play of the game. Seems good.
Yeah, I argue with that. So that's gonna do it, folks, for week 1. So to all our newcomers, welcome to the Baddie League. We will see you guys for week 2. Keep an eye on Discord. We'll have a game order out probably later this week. And I don't know, cut the stream.